Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Come Dine with Me, Western New York. We are brought to you by the Vinyl Outlet. And our show is all about introducing you to some of the finest chefs in the area, then teaching us some of their secrets that we can use right in our very own kitchens. I'm Jan Farrington.
And I'm Russ Salvatore. We have a great show lined up today. We feature the Cuccinella brothers, Fodi and Dino. Does it ring a bell to you, Jan?
I do know Fodi and Dino. They are Milton's sons.
Oh, you son, you know
Elfaz.
everything, you know. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. They are Milton's son, which are great Greek restaurant people, which they all are great. And you know about the new facilities they're building out on Transit Road, right?
Tell me about it.
Well, you know, he comes and picks my brain a little bit. He's smart as can be, and it's probably going to be one of the finest banquet facilities in Western New York.
That's just what I've heard. It's called the Columns.
Yes.
And it's on Transit at Seneca. They are going to be having outdoor weddings. They've expanded, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
I've been out there once to see him start the project and everything. I'm really impressed with Milton. His sons they're restaurant people. They're right in their blood. You can't beat them.
That's right. And we're going to kind of continue and let people know how this is progressing. Also coming up, Buffalo Bills number 23, Aaron Williams, is in the ringside lounge with Ilio DiPaolo. And then later on, we're going to learn about a great local organization that's become a real role model for the nation when we visit the Daily Family and Friends in our kitchen invasion.
But first, let's head outside to do some grilling with Buffalo's best-known grill master.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff from Artisan Kitchens. I'm here today with Dan. Dan's a Big Green Egg owner and lover. Today we're going to make some pizza.
Nothing comes out like a pizza on the egg. It's totally different than a regular grill. You just don't see things like this. You see a lot of smokers, you see a lot of grills. The green egg is a combination of both. It gets hot, stays hot. My wife likes to refer to it as the kiln.
Well, I think it's going to be exciting today because we're going to make some pizza dough. Now you said you've used some dough from maybe the supermarket before and maybe not had too good of results, right?
Correct. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, this will be great. Now you told me that you've got a little baking in the family history?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
My grandfather came here from Italy and he was the pastry chef at the Statler for some 50 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, we're going to put you to the test today, Dan. Pizza is kind of an elusive thing, and a lot of people get frustrated at making pizza on the egg because the dough can be cumbersome. The key to pizza crust and really great performance in the Big Green Egg is all about the flour. This is called a Caputo flour or a double O flour. It's only made in Italy. And the beauty of it is that it doesn't have a lot of gluten in it. It allows the crust to really stay crisp on the bottom but stay soft on the top. It's real simple. All you do is pour this entire bag right into your mixer. When you make the dough, you use pizza yeast, salt, and you mix that in about 20 ounces of water, and the dough is ready in really about 5 to 7 minutes. Got it on the board with a little bit of flour. We're just going to cut it into about 6 equal pieces. We're going to form these into balls. And really all you want to do is just fold the dough under itself.
It was really amazingly quick because usually I've used ready-made dough. Less gluten I think is good, and frankly, the pizza dough is a lot easier to work with.
And then you can bring it to the table, add a little flour to it, stretch it out, and make your pizza. We did the traditional margherita pizza. It's just the crust, the sauce, some fresh mozzarella, and basil.
And once the egg's fired up, the rest is pretty simple. You can pretty much do whatever you want from that point.
Dan has a pizza stone, and we had that stone at about 700 degrees, and it really does a great job at cooking the crust.
You know, Jeff, one of the reasons I like using this egg for the pizzas is the wood taste. The smoky flavor really comes through, and it's quick. I can actually come home from work, and within an hour I can have a pizza.
Soft on top, crispy on the bottom. That dough really set up and cooked nicely on that stone in about 6 minutes. So Dan, what do you think? Pizza on the Big Green Egg?
Are you kidding? Always.
Fresh ingredients, beautiful weather. Cooking pizza with Dan was a great experience. He tried it a few times himself, so when he was able to see how simple it was, it really is going to make him excited about using his Big Green Egg in the great outdoors even more.
Oh, it's fantastic. Well done.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Key Video Productions, television, video, DVD. And by Russell's Steaks, Chops, and More. Be my guest. Let us do the rest.
License. Registration. Where are you going in such a hurry, punk?
Well, Russell's, of course.
Why don't you say so? Follow me.
Be my guest and let us do the rest.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out keyvideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
Hi, this is Tom Payne to tell you about my new burger menu. Try my new French onion burger made from fresh Angus beef topped with Swiss cheese, frizzled onions, and caramelized onion sauce. Or get crazy and try the New Orleans burger, crispy crawfish and New Orleans sauce. Or try my favorite, the rib burger, 2 Angus patties, cheddar and American cheeses, sauteed mushrooms and onions, and pulled short rib meat. Wow! Veggie burgers, turkey burgers, blue burgers. We've got them, all served with fresh cut fries at the Grapevine, 2545 Niagara Falls Boulevard in Amherst.
This fall, let the Vinyl Outlet install your new front porch, deck, or railings. Act now for your install today, as our huge fall savings event is on. The Vinyl Outlet, because your home doesn't deserve second best.
Dr. Dan Tonio, where would you like to have dinner tonight?
Well, Russell's, of course.
Be my guest and let me do the rest.
I'm here with the Kutz Andreas brothers, Dino and Foti, with the next generation of the Altan family, keeping it alive. And today we're going to be making a roasted red pepper hummus.
That's right, Art. It's a dish on our new menu. It's a dish that's actually become quite popular around America in the past few years and around Buffalo restaurants, so we just found it fitting to put it on our new menu. It's more of a traditional Middle Eastern item, but we're just going to show you, we're going to add a little bit of our own Greek twist to it in a few minutes here. And my brother Foti is going to show you actually step by step how we're going to make it.
All right, we're going to start out with 2 16-ounce cans of chickpeas, garbanzo beans.
Drained and rinsed, I would imagine?
Drained and rinsed, yep, ready to go. 4 ounces of red peppers, roasted. 4 tablespoons of tahini.
And what exactly is a tahini?
Tahini is ground sesame seeds, similar to peanut butter, kind of the same process.
And that's what adds that Mediterranean flavor to it.
Yep. 4 crushed garlic cloves.
Now you're talking my language. I like that.
Juice of 1 lemon. 2 ounces of olive oil. And a teaspoon of salt and pepper. Get that all in a food processor. Get the lid on it. You want to puree this very well for about 4 to 5 minutes.
All right, halfway through this process, Foti's now going to take a scraper and just get all the sides so that you put it back in the middle there and everything mixes a lot better. I mentioned earlier we would add a little Greek spin to this hummus. Traditional hummus doesn't really call for olive oil or roasted red peppers, so we are actually using extra virgin Greek olive oil, and the red peppers we're using come from a town called Florina in northern Greece, which is actually known in Greece for having the best peppers. So we add that and to try to add a little bit of authentic Greek flavors into our menu items.
So now we top it off with extra virgin Greek olive oil, and that just makes it happy, happy, happy. Oh my God, fellas, this is absolutely amazing. I got to tell you, this is definitely the best hummus I've ever tasted. In fact, it's so good, I'm putting this on my menu for my catering menu. Keeping the tradition alive, keeping the family old world recipes alive, it's got to be a beautiful thing.
Come visit us down at Altan's restaurant, where we've been in business for over 30 years, and we're looking forward to the next 30 years. Come down with me, Western New York.
Oh, great job, guys. You know, the Kutz-Andreas family is really a great example of what dedication and hard work can do. And you know, Russ, you know this. Certainly, they work their business every day, don't they?
They certainly do. They have a 7-day business with the breakfast shop going, and you know, they are great restaurant people, which I've always admired the Greek people. They are hard-working people, and I probably can learn a few things from them now. You know, they're getting better than me, you know.
You know, that's really what it takes for any business or for any job, isn't it?
I think so. If you love what you do, it's easy. It's not work, Jan.
That's a good thing to remember, Russ.
Yes.
And you know what? Also coming up a little bit later, we're going to take a close look at an organization born right here in Western New York. It's called Upstate New York Transplant Services, or UNITS, which is more than just blood donations. It's really only one of 8 centers nationwide to house organ, tissue, and eye procurement all in one location.
We'll learn more about that, and we'll meet a family passionate about living a lifestyle that will help keep you off their transplant list.
That's right, Russ. But up next, let's head over to the Ringside Lounge.
Welcome to Ilio DiPaolo's restaurant. It's a family affair here as we carry on tradition of my grandfather of serving great food, sharing stories, talking sports, and celebrating with friends and family at the Ringside Lounge.
My name is Aaron Williams from the Buffalo Bills. Whenever I feel like watching a game or just getting away from everybody, I come to my #1 Italian place, and that's Ilio's. It's always a family-friendly place in here. I can always feel like I'm at home, so I come here and enjoy their great food. Whenever I choose the appetizer, I always got to go with the banana peppers, Colleen style.
Colleen is a server here for many years who actually came up with the ingredients. It's our banana peppers, but this one is topped with our diced tomatoes soaked in our Italian dressing with chopped spinach, and on top of those peppers is our sizzling mozzarella cheese.
When I come here, I come and get my #1 special, the AOL special, chicken pernello.
Aaron Williams, he's a regular here, and his go-to dish is the chicken pernello. It's 2 Italian breaded 5-ounce chicken breasts topped with our diced spinach, a little roasted red pepper, prosciutto, a nice Asiago cheese. That's laid on a bed of garlic cream. The garlic cream, the spinach, and prosciutto marries very well together. And speaking of marriage, it's quite popular with our weddings here.
When I first moved here, I always could depend on Ilio. I really appreciate the DiPaolo family to bring me in as a family member and give me great food.
It's always a great day at Ilio DiPaolo's. We'll see you at the Ringside Lounge.
Closed captioning provided by
CarStar Relax. We'll take it from here.
If you've been in an accident, look no further than Ventura's CarStar Collision.
After all, we look at your situation from both sides.
Part of you wants certified technicians who use the industry's most advanced equipment.
The other part wants an incredible staff to help you with insurance, estimates, and car rentals.
At Ventura's CarStar Collision, we give you the best of both worlds.
We'll work together to get you rolling again.
Orazio's Italian Crepes is your window to the world. Treat yourself to our homemade crepes made with authentic ingredients like imported Caputo flour, mascarpone cheese, and Ghirardelli chocolate. Indulge in our all-natural small batch gelato with no artificial flavors and all the creaminess in the world. Take your taste buds on a journey right in your own backyard. Orazio's Italian Crepes in the food court at the Walden Galleria.
When it comes to vinyl fencing, trust the Vinyl Outlet's reputation for excellence. Our vinyl fences are manufactured from the highest quality, professional-grade materials using state-of-the-art fabrication equipment. With many styles to choose from, samples of our work are available in our showroom or in your neighbor's backyard. Act now for your install today, as our huge fall savings event is on. The Vinyl Outlet, because your home doesn't deserve second best.
Let us transform your home.
Welcome to Molinaro's. All our Italian cookies are made from family recipes passed down from generation to generation. Nobody can top our hand-tossed New York-style pizza, right, Dad?
That's right, Maggie. When they want a good pizza, we got them covered.
Try our signature dishes like chicken Molinaro, or enjoy authentic Italian classics. You know what we always say, Cuando mangiate con Molinaro, mangiate con familia. When you eat at Molinaro's, you eat with family.
The kitchen was much smaller. It was a different design, and the kitchen actually ran in the other direction as it does now.
Their biggest goal was to do a kitchen that would really integrate with the rest of the house. We went over, the options and maybe what some of the costs would be to achieve the grander space for the kitchen.
When we chose artisan, Greg and Julie just worked together so closely, so wonderfully.
I'll show her the concept plan. Julie fine-tuned it.
And they would come back with different ideas. It made it so easy.
It's all about being part of the team. Everybody can come out a winner in a good project. And certainly when we look behind us, we all feel that way today.
Our son Ryan is a manager at Units.
Our mission is to enhance and save lives through organ, eye tissue, and blood donation while maintaining respect for those who give the gift of life.
Our architect's wife, Kathy, is a liver donor.
My sister Molly needed a transplant, and I was the lucky donor. I was the fortunate one.
Once Kathy's at the pearly gates someday, she's always going to have that liver card to pull out, and I think she'll get a free pass.
There's over 119,000 people awaiting a life-saving transplant in the entire U.S. Over 800 here locally within the Western New York community.
And my sister did truly get the gift of life, and she would sit right next to me and say, thank you, thank you, thank you.
One of our goals today, whether they know it or not, is to actually have one of these chefs donate blood and give the gift of life in that way.
It's a positive thing when you really sit down and evaluate the type of meals that you eat and you prepare with fresh ingredients which will give you the nutrition that you're looking for to lead a healthy and happy life.
We did a field to fork movement today, being local and farm fresh products.
I made a North Atlantic salmon, pan fried, and then finished in the oven with a citrus verde top.
Today I made a side dish to Art's fresh salmon dish. It was ancini di pepe, which is actually a pasta. We cooked it risotto style. Added some mushrooms, some peas, some shrimp, some cherry tomatoes, a little bit of white wine. Very nice.
We also made a ratatouille. Onions, eggplant, mushrooms, zucchini, yellow squash, little fresh garlic, olive oil, sauteed with some fresh herbs. It's a phenomenal tasting dish, and the beauty of it is you get to utilize all local, fresh, made organic product here right in Western New York.
The need for donation, it's ever growing. Even something as simple as, the food that you put into your body and what you're putting in can help reduce that number on the waiting list.
Okay, today we're cooking with Gene. We're cooking healthy. We're gonna cook quick. We're gonna cook fresh. First, I started with a fresh salmon. I coated it with amber agave and salt and pepper, and I pan fried it in a little extra virgin olive oil for just a few minutes, flipped it over, and finished it in the oven. While our fish is cooking, I'm gonna show you a real quick topping that we use. This is gonna be all organic, fresh, right from the farm stuff. Why don't you see how easy this is? This is a blast, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is I took the time to take some fresh lemon zest, and we're gonna dump that in our bowl, put all of it in there. Yep, and we had oranges, nice and coarsely, put all of them in there, the whole thing. A couple tablespoons of coarsely chopped capers. I like a little heat, so I'm gonna throw about a half a teaspoon or so of some pepper flakes in there. You do you? Fresh parsley, a little bit of olive oil, lemon juice, lemon rind, some fresh herbs, and serve room temperature on top of the salmon. Well, Gene, this is the final product. Let me see what you think about it. I hope you like it.
Sure I will. I can't wait.
What do you think? Perfect?
Mm-hmm.
Good?
I'm with Greg and Kathy today, and we're continuing on with Art's field to fork movement. We're going to be making something a little different to complement his dish. We're using an ancini di pepe, which is actually a pasta. We're going to cook it risotto style. Really simple preparation. There was really not a lot of stuff to do to it. First, we started off with Greg cutting the mushrooms.
Well, I did feel like I was all thumbs in there with Marco. When you're around a pro, you know it.
Finish it off with slicing some onions, some shallots. We're going to do this just like risotto. So we got our pan nice and hot. We got olive oil. Throw it in the pan. And we're gonna add our ancini di pepe. You toast your pasta, then you add your vegetables to it. We used a frozen pea this time. The frozen pea holds together really nice, and you warm up your vegetable stock. Adding it slowly and keep stirring. This is a labor of love. This isn't a dish that you're gonna whip up in 5 to 10 minutes. It takes about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. But when the finished product comes out, you're gonna fall in love with that. Once it got to a point where it was almost finished, we added the cherry tomatoes, the shrimp, let those cook fully. Finished it with some butter and some cheese. It was excellent. It's got nice and creamy, that is. The pasta's a little brown, a little toasted. Man, all the flavors are in there. Field to fork all the way. This is awesome.
Okay, Ryan, we're gonna keep with our quick, easy, fresh theme. We have all farm-to-table, fresh, organic vegetables right from the farmer's market. We picked it up this morning. So we're going to make a homemade ratatouille, which will complement our salmon dish that we made earlier, okay? We want to cut cubes of zucchini, yellow squash, mushrooms, eggplant. I like to leave the skins on. You can take them off if you wish. We got all of our vegetables ready to go to the saute pan. What do you say we go put it together and finish this dish, huh?
I was just thinking, though, to bring my wife and son in, teach them a little bit more about healthy cooking, eating, and pass that down to him like my mom did to me.
That sounds great. That sounds like a great idea.
Great.
He eats very healthy, and now he wants to bring in the next generation, which is his son.
To be able to pass that on to him, even at such a young age, it was really a great feeling to be able to do that.
All right, so now we're going to finish the dish. We got a very, very hot pan. Just saute that in a little olive oil. Added chopped fresh onion, fresh thyme, fresh basil, fresh parsley. We added a little salt and pepper. Added garlic. Pan fried it real, real quick. Makes a nice color combination. Very, very healthy too.
So, Art, thanks for all you taught me and my family today about healthy cooking. So I have a little something to show you outside as a surprise and as a thank you.
So I got all excited. I thought maybe he was going to get me a new car. And when I went outside and I saw the Bloodmobile waiting for me, I was a little bit in shock, I got to admit.
I felt bad because Art, he's terrified of needles.
It may seem a bit intimidating, just like cooking a new food, but it's the bigger picture of look the lives that are enhanced and saved through it.
I don't know why I hate needles, so it's really, really tricky to get me to give blood anywhere. But when you find out how much good it does, 1 pint of blood could save 3 lives. I guess it really wasn't all that bad. It really didn't hurt that much. Plus, I got to have some nuts and a little bit of juice box when I was done at the end, so it was a good day.
The meal was delicious. There's a great combination of flavors there, so really hit your palate from a lot of different directions.
The chefs passed the test of making everything so delicious and healthy.
It's all about eating great nutrition, and actually because I have led that kind of lifestyle, I was a perfect donor.
From the protein to the veggies to the carbs, but more than that, it was the hands that prepared it. You know, family, friends, really means a lot.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Artisan Kitchens and Baths. See, touch, feel, and use our products. And by Buffalo Hotel Supply. Design, deliver, and install. We can do it all.
Today we present the French 75. This cocktail was named after a French gun used during World War I. The 4 ingredients in a French 75 are gin, fresh squeezed lemon juice, simple syrup, which is equal parts water and sugar, and sparkling wine. This drink is presented in a champagne flute. In your shaker, add 1 ounce of gin, 0.5 ounces of simple syrup, and 0.5 ounces of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Add ice and shake vigorously till chilled. Next, strain combined ingredients into a flute glass and top with sparkling wine. Take your channel knife to make a lemon twist. Curl the lemon around the spoon to make a twist. After the twist is added, top your flute off with more sparkling wine. Whether you're having a summer picnic or entertaining for the holidays, the French 75 is the perfect year-round cocktail.
We have new information on the most wanted sandwiches in Western New York.
I'll make this brief. These sandwiches were last seen at Marco's Italian Deli. Be on the lookout for Nikki Whispers. Big, beefy, surprisingly sweet. Maria Gumati, a spicy little number. Everyone wants to get their hands on. And the Underboss, notorious and nearly impossible to knock off. If you see these sandwiches, do not, I repeat, do not apprehend them alone. They are extremely tasty. And no further questions at this time. Thank you.
Public needs to know.
With Frontier Catering, it's easy to show your good taste. Chef Art Christie uses time-tested techniques and authentic family recipes to create a custom menu that showcases your personal style and your venue. And with Frontier Catering, your food is prepared fresh, on-site. For corporate events, unforgettable weddings, and other signature celebrations, it has to be Frontier Catering.
Eyes on Harlem and Eyes Downtown is all about personalized service. We offer many styles with a large selection of exclusive brands to suit every need, at a price for every budget.
I'm Dr. Bob, and my mission is to help you maintain healthy vision.
Let my staff help you and your family with all of your optical needs.
Check out our website or call and make the drive to one of our 2 convenient locations. Eyes on Harlem, Eyes Downtown. Better vision for a better life.
Trust me, they got a selection fit for a king.
What you witness here tonight is the typical Friday or Saturday night at Russell's Steak Shops and more. Look at this kitchen, it's like a factory. We've probably got 100 people working in this place here tonight. This is our bone-in ribeye. Look at the size, 2.5 inches thick, all prime beef. We have a 12 to 14 ounce lobster tail, all Australian. 16-ounce strip steaks, all prime beef. Isn't that gorgeous? This is at Russell's Steaks, Chops, and more. Well, that's all the time we have for today's show. Just a reminder to visit our Facebook page and learn more about the featured restaurants. When you do, we have a gift that we'd like to send off. It's a book called Buffalo Amore, a collection of local recipes to share with family and friends.
That's right, Russ. And to get your free copy, simply like our page and let us know where to send yours. You can also email our show producer, and then keep on the lookout for more great Facebook giveaways throughout our season.
For the staff and crew at Key Video and all of us here at Come Dine With Me, Western New York, it's that time.
What time is it, Russ?
It's time to stick a fork in it, Jan, because we are done.
Some say it's our amazing sports bar. Others, our relaxed and comfortable dining room. And then there are those who say it's our private meeting and banquet rooms where we take care of everything. Whatever draws you to Buffalo's best grill and catering, one thing's for certain. You'll always get a great meal. We pride ourselves on our casual atmosphere with very comfortable prices. Buffalo's best grill and catering, Southwestern Boulevard in Orchard Park. Stop in today and see why we're Buffalo's best.
The romance of Tuscany, the flavor of DiPaolo's, everything you love about DiPaolo's, the food, the friendship, the family. Whether in our elegant dining room or outside in the courtyard, the atmosphere is authentic. For a simple dinner out or the affair of a lifetime, find Tuscany in your own backyard. Ilio DiPaolo's Restaurant, Banquets and Ringside Lounge in Blaisdell, a family restaurant with a gourmet touch.
This fall, let the Vinyl Outlet install your new front porch, deck, or railings. Act now for your install today, as our huge fall savings event is on. The Vinyl Outlet, because your home doesn't deserve second best.